Okay, so well, quite a few months ago, probably about 7 months ago actually, we did a scan on 823. She's just behind me, she's walking off actually, to see whether she was pregnant, and at the time it scanned and it showed two calves inside her. In fact, here's the actual footage that we did with the vet showing the scanning.
There's one.
Where is it?
Hang on, I won't get it. There.
Is that both of them?
Yeah.
Blimey. You can just see them, can't you? So how old are they? 3 months?
No, they're not. I'll tell you now. I'm just trying to hold my hand really still so you can take a photo.
Yeah, I have to.
So that's two different horns.
Right.
And two different calves.
So that shows the two calves inside her, and now that was, like I said, about 7 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, and she's now due to calve in the next couple of days. So we'll just have a quick look at her, and fingers crossed she'll have twins. Okay, so here she is, 823. She is supposed to be in calf with an Aberdeen Angus and twins. Now the vet did say to me there's a possibility that she might not make it through with twins all the way through, because sometimes they can actually one of the twins might die inside her and get reabsorbed if it's very small and young. But we'll see when she calves what she actually has. But you can see she's now looking like she's going to calve at the back. I don't know whether you can look at this, a bit graphic perhaps if you're not interested in this sort of thing. She's loosening up there at the back. She's slackening up, and her udder is getting quite tight, what we call bagging up. She's also, you can see she's walking very slow, and she's very, very fat. So she's due to calve in 3 days time. That's her predicted date. I think she's probably going to calve before then, but might even be today, I reckon, just looking at her back there. But we'll recap at the end, when she has calved, and see what she's had, because I'm hoping it is twins, but you never know. So fingers crossed, stay tuned. So we got Jack here as well, and he's been looking at them. What do you think, Jack?
All the time when we come to the farm and seen that, she's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And the udder was tiny when I first seen her. She's got massive now, and I've noticed that there's gauntlets came out today.
Yeah.
And when that comes out, that means that wraps around the calf.
Yeah,
and it
that's
comes
right.
out.
Yeah.
So when there's loads of it and it's ready to come out, a bit of it comes out, and then it would tend to walk by itself, and then it would probably give birth in an area. But we'll probably check tonight as well.
Yeah, we'll check her later.
And see if she's had the babies.
Yeah, well
and we might see her actually giving birth.
Might do, if you haven't gone home by then. What do you think, Harry?
I think she's going to give birth tomorrow.
Right, sweepstake on that, and then she's walking off. There she is, walking off there. Right, let's check her later. Okay, so what we got here, I really don't know what happened. This is 823. She's absolutely fine. Look, she's eating the grass. She's not bothered. But what we got here, we got one perfectly formed twin, born dead. I have no idea why. You see, heifer calf, lovely looking calf, sadly dead. And then over here, we've got a deformed twin. And already it looks like something's had a chew on it. Almost a mummified birth. Obviously died inside her at a very young age. And it's just stayed with her the whole time. So she carried twins, but she carried a dead one for a long time. And a live one here until the birth, which no explanation other than something went wrong. And she hasn't calved long because she's still got sort of the afterbirth cleansing there, but she's fine. Look, she's eating from the grass there. I know how cows are. She won't leave the twins. She thinks she wants to stay with them, but I'm gonna have to move those and move her. we'll have her checked out, but it's a bit heartbreaking really, that that's happened. What could you do? Sometimes this is livestock, dead stock. Yeah, so there we go. I'm going to walk back on up now. We'll come back down and sort her out in a minute. Not doing any harm there really. As I said earlier, you know, obviously not everyone wants to see this, but I think it's important everyone realise things don't go perfect on the farm. Most of the things you see on my vlogs are actually showing positive things. I hope you kind of enjoy watching kind of the good times with the kids and everything like that. But the reality is there's also some bad times, you know, like that, which we deal with, and you don't always see. I don't always put on everything, you know, when things are going wrong, especially when things go wrong. It's probably not a great time to get a camera out, really. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, we've lost a calf. The cow's fine, so that's good, and we'll just get on with life. So hope that put you off your breakfast or your tea, but sadly that's the reality of farming. Cheers, let's hope the next video is a bit more fun. Right, Moo?